Okay, I'm back. Y'all didn't see that. Anyway, I'm back. History. Yeah. Thingy gone. Face is still. But anyway, so let's talk about ooh. I am going to talk to y'all about cutting yourself. Okay. First off, for the people who don't do it, and the reasons that other people cut or used to cut, I stopped. I had to, because people are like, but some people that I know, they cut themselves like that so that they can be reminded that they're alive and that they can still bleed. And other people do it as more of a self-punishment because they hate themselves and they hate what they are and what they do and everything about themselves. Other people just cut because to them the pain feels good. And then there's other people who just cut to fit in because they want to fit in somewhere and they're too undesirable to fit in anywhere else. My reasons were the first three, not the last one. I hate people who cut for the last one because it's just pointless self-mutilation. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's wrong either way, but that's just unnecessary. It's and then when other people go and make fun of the people who do that because they cut themselves, that's when you're that emotionally unstable to do something like that to yourself, you don't need somebody making fun of you. Trust me. It's been a long time since I've really been happy. I've just gotten very good at acting other emotions. Like now. I look happy, right? I look normal. I look completely normal. I'm not. Okay. I'm not. There are times in the night where I just loathe being who I am. Where I just would trade everything to start over. And that's how suicide gets all intertwined. Because if you leave this life, some people think that you'll come back in another one. So it's like somebody's. Oh my God. And but to some people, like what's for me, it just becomes so second nature. They don't even think about why they do it anymore. Like they get depressed, and that's what you do. That's how you solve it. It's like the one thing that can make you feel better. Because you don't want to talk to anybody else. When you're like that, when you're that depressed, you don't want to interact with anybody. They don't understand. They don't know. They can't help you. But the thing is, there are other people out there who are feeling the exact same thing you did. There are people who can help. I found that out for myself. You just have to be open to people, and they will help you. Like, it's not good. It's just I was there. I won't hide anything. I used to do it. I used to do it a lot. But then I realized that you don't, when you're hurting that much on the emotionally, you don't have to have the outside match. You don't have to hurt yourself more on the outside. You don't have to show everybody that you're really that hurt. Not that way anyway. You should tell people, because there are good people out there. There are people who will help you. Or maybe I'm just lucky. Maybe I'm one of the few exceptions. Maybe I was one of the few people who wasn't supposed to. I'm not gonna lie, it's still part of who I am. It's still part of me. It's still there. I still look at my arm, my shoulder, and my wrist, and my chest, and the scars are still there. I'm reminded every time I see them of that time when I was like that, when I did. And I'm not even completely not emo anymore. I still write poetry. I still get really, really depressed. I still cry. I'm still sensitive. I'm still an easily hurtable person. But I don't let that make me do that to myself anymore. Nobody does. Just remember, if nobody else will help you, then you can at least talk to me. You can at least send me a message and tell me what's wrong. I can help you. And if you don't believe me, try me. I've helped a lot of people. That's what I do. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna get, like, a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know. You know, probably not. Most people probably won't even bother to watch this. Most people probably don't even give a shit that I used to be like that I used to think so poorly of myself, and that I still do think so poorly of myself, to think that people still don't care about me. Because honestly, sometimes it still feels like they don't. And I don't even bother trying to convince myself they do. I'm permanently gonna be like this. I'm permanently scarred. My heart, my emotions, my mind, everything is stuck like this, feeling nothing but depression and sorrow, and sometimes anger. But the only positive emotion that I really ever feel anymore, for real, without having to act, is love, once and again. And even now, that's still tearing my heart into 3 different pieces. I don't know where to go. I'm not asking you to help me. I want to help you. Don't bother about me. My life is not of concern. My problems aren't your problems. You don't have to worry about me. But if you are cutting yourself, if you're drawing your own blood, if you are making yourself bleed because of the sorrow that you feel, tell me, and I will make your problems my business. If you want to. If you don't really care, I know most of you probably don't care. You probably don't see anything wrong with it. That's your choice. But there are people who care about you. And every time you do that, you're hurting them.